Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic day, and in today's video I am going to do some updates on my overall portfolio. Today was definitely a selling day on the market. So many stocks within my portfolio hit their exit points, and typically this starts to happen when we hit tops in the market. And so that concerns me a little bit. We're going to cover some different things. We have a lot to go over. But before I get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. I do have a Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. If you want all of my picks, that's the place to get them. And in today's video, I am going to cover a lot of stocks that I exited on and how they looked on the chart and reasons why I exited each and every one. I will have these posted in the description down below. If you miss one, that is going to be a great place to take a look. We also have some changes to our top 7 list, and so I am going to give you those updates and those changes. It's a stock today that might surprise you that I'm bullish on, even though it is not going well as far as this investment goes, but I feel really good about it, and we're going to take a look at it as we get going. Okay, first let's cover all of these stocks that sold and also where the market is. So I have pulled up the SPX, and I talked about yesterday how resistance was at 4,410, and you can see here that we haven't really gone anywhere in today's market day. Support is all the way down here at 43.67, and you can see this level of support and just see how it's acted as support. We have buy signals down below there, sell signals up above, and this could be. Now I'm hoping a little bit that I'm wrong, but this has the look. This isn't looking very good. We may see a pullback in the overall market as we hit Friday. So we had this pullback, and we could be forming an ABC pattern off of a top here. So you can see this is just obviously a top in the market. We've pulled back now, kind of coming up, but stalling here. And so I do not like that. We aren't breaking up, and it doesn't seem like we are closing this gap up above. And so if we roll over and die, we could come up here, touch this just real briefly on Friday morning, and then we could see selling off, and we could see a pullback. And typically an ABC pattern comes down and then up here, and then we are looking further down, and that third leg, that C leg, is typically the longest leg. Hopefully the market continues to go up, but the indicators are leading to sell, and today so many sell indicators across my portfolio went off. We're going to talk about each and every one of those here in just a moment. All right, let's get to the next one. Let's talk about the VIX. So the VIX is the next one. You can see the VIX is being crushed all the way down here at 13.54. This is very, very low levels. Now today we saw it spike just a tiny tad bit at 0.82%, so it really didn't move very much. But anyway, that's something to look at. All right, so the very first stock that I sold was part of my insider swing play strategy, and I sold this early. The reason I did is I needed to make room in my portfolio and have more cash available. So I sold a JYNT and sold for a 0.22% gain. It wasn't much of a gain. Actually bought over here and did not make very much on this. It was time to move on for sure. Had it for a long time. NE is another one, ticker symbol NEE. This is Next Era Energy. Had this based on insider activity and now has formed another bottom, and so sold for a 1.82% loss just to get cash out of it. And SAFT, Safety Insurance Group, sold this one after insider activity for a 2.22% loss. Normally I would hold, I would buy in something like this and then sell here, but this has just been a long time since insider activity, and it's been not going the right way, so I wanted to move on. Okay, now I'll start to get to some of the ones that that went into a sell signal. Now, this was number 2 on the list that I talked about yesterday, but today it alerted a sell signal. This is ticker symbol OKE. Called that out. That was number 2 in yesterday's video. It's going to be replaced with the new stock today because it screened up into a sell signal. Only made a 0.26% gain on this one as entered in it yesterday or today and ended up selling it the same day because of a sell signal. You know, that's going to happen sometimes. The next was part of my DeMark ETF strategy. This is ticker symbol COWZ. This is the Cash COWZ ETF. Sold for a 2.19% gain. Next is FSK, sold for a 0.84% gain. You can see we got sell signals here. This was part of my long-term dividend strategy. The next is MAIN, sold for a 0.97% gain. Again, another sell signal. Then sold OXY. This is a popular one with Berkshire Hathaway. This is part of my active ETF strategy. And it finally hit its exit point. Very small gain on this of 0.75%. But I am moving on. Okay, another one from the active ETF strategy. This is AMAT. And so this is Applied Materials. And it had a sell signal here, and for some reason it disappeared once the day got going. Sold for a 6.03% gain. It was a nice trade. Next one is NYCB. This is New York Community Bank Corp. Sold for a 6.31% gain. Next is CVX. Sold this for a 0.64% loss. Bought it way over here and finally sold for a loss. It's rare to have a loss in something like that one. And then CDNA sold for a 6.56% gain. It also had a sell signal up here, and that is right around where I sold it after alerted early on in the market day. And finally, TRMB. This was a nice, solid trade. This didn't last very long at all, but it was a really good trade. Sold for a 6.34% gain. This was part of the active ETF strategy that I cover in my Discord. All right, so now let's get to the top 7. Let's talk about these different stocks and some updates on going. Number 7, in my opinion, is still ticker symbol AXON. Since calling this out, it is up 2.80%. I like it because of insider activity. This one is doing okay, so up a little bit today and looking forward to it continuing upwards. The next, another insider stock with lots of insider activity, the Lucid Group, and this is ticker symbol LCID. Since calling this out, it is now up 17.61%. We are starting to get close to sell signals on this, so it'll be interesting to see if this gap will fill or if we will have a double top here after getting a sell signal. And we could see a sell signal as soon as tomorrow morning. So this is one that I'm watching very closely. Might be looking for a replacement for this one for Monday's video, but we shall see. So that is number 6, excuse me. Number 5, ticker symbol REKR. This is Wrecker Systems. This one is going very, very well. This is an insider activity. So this one had insider activity right in here. It has been moving up nicely since calling this out. It's up 21.25%. I don't know if any of you out there have caught this since calling this out. It is starting to get a little hot here, so we could see a sell signal soon. This will be one to watch for sure on Friday. And then still at number 4 is MISO. Ticker symbol MESO. This is Mesoblast Limited. They have an upcoming PDUFA date of August 2nd. Since calling this out, it is up 5.69%, so doing pretty well. It's really early in this one. This one's going to take probably a month or maybe a month and a half to fully get to its sell point. We shall see. The next is another PDUFA, and this is ticker symbol TARS. They have a PDUFA date of August 25th. Since calling this out, it is down 0.95%, so down a little bit, but just got in it. Long time to go here till August 25th when the FDA is going to make a decision date. I'm expecting investors to get excited about this stock. It has a very, very high analyst target, which is something that I like to see in one of these run-up stocks also, and so I like this one a lot. This was number 1 it's moving to number 2, and that is ticker symbol RPRX after very, very strong insider activity just reported the other day. If you entered this with me, I entered this one this morning. Since calling it out, it is up 2.14%. That's been my result with it so far. I'm up 2.14%. I was able to get a pretty good price on it this morning. I'm expecting it to continue to move upwards. It has by no means even close to where I think this one can go. I would love to see it start to enter this gap at $34. That is kind of a target for me. I like this one a lot. Okay, and so we have a new number 1 because number 1 moved to number 2, replacing number 2. And the new number 1 is one I've had in my portfolio a long time, but I am getting, again, this is CRISPR Therapeutics. This is a popular one, and this is in the top 10 of one of the ARK ETFs, and it is part of my active ETF strategy. So I look for stocks that are in, I like the ARK K, ARK G, RQ, and to take a look and see what Kathy Wood is in. And I like to trade it better than she does. At least I think I do. I've had a lot of success trading these stocks, finding bottoms and selling. This one I have traded for a long time. Got in here, added more here. Did not sell here because it was just such a modest gain. Sold here. There was a buy signal here. For some reason, these buy and sell signals on my will pop off, and so it had a buy signal here and sold it up around here. It went a little bit higher here, but this is one that I've just had so much success with. I expect this to continue, but since calling this out, this was the very first time I bought in, and then I bought in again here on this cluster. It is down 7.29% for me personally. I am expecting this to move up. I'm actually very bullish on the stock. I expect to see some loading happening on this. And with these stocks, they can be extremely explosive. And so even though I'm down 7.29%, this is an excellent opportunity probably for you to get in. We have 2 buy clusters here, and I like this for a nice move upwards to really move higher. So anyway, see what you think. And I hope you all are enjoying this list. Please reach out to me in the comment section down below. I appreciate all of your support, and Raytoven out.